Hello and welcome, one and all. We're here at the Sawai Man Singh Stadium. You join us for this T20 between the Rajasthan Royals and the Chennai Super Kings. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in the commentary box is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks, Ali. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
The home crowd will be looking forward to some early wickets as the captain wins the toss and decides to have a bowl.
Oh, it's a loud crowd as the players make their way out. Some really strong players on both sides, capable of scoring quick runs, big hits, and the bowlers, they'll be looking to take quick wickets. The pitch, that should provide a fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up. We're nicely settled in the commentary box and looking forward to this match getting underway. The first ball about to be bowled. That is quite extraordinary. Sampson, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Sampson has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. Magical shot into the vacant leg position. Nobody there to stop it.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs. How will the bowler respond?
Hooked away. Oh, what a sound off the bat. It's going to go way out there, past the fielder and into the stands. Crowd love that one.
Needs a dot ball.
End of the over, a costly one. 19 runs coming from it. The Super Kings, 19 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Beats the field with a great shot. Good pick up, big chance. Perfectly timed.
Well, you don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that has raced to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Cuts that off well in the infield. Too straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Goes over the top with that shot.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Well, they started off with a bang, and they're still going on with it.
Deshpande, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Van Vahar colony end. Oh, great bowling. No reward. And that's going to fly away to the boundary.
Nearly got through. Just about hit it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Got that away nicely.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
Jaiswal, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, smashes it away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. Sharma from the Garganash Temple end. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Smacks that away through the gap.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake.
Well, the fielder can only fetch that. Hooked away to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Sharma shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Drilled that one away. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts end all the way.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Going with pace now. Good shot. A beauty.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. How will he reply?
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Well, he can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Perfectly timed.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Goes over the top with that shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Whacked away.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat. A very professional innings this. Passes 50. Will certainly be looking to push on.
Perfectly timed. Beats the field with a great shot.
That was a tremendous delivery. It fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Goes through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Archer from the Van Vahar colony end.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Needs a direct hit. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one to Conkins. Plenty from these bowlers.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Smacks that away through the gap.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
This has been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Nice shot. Just a flick off the pads.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and they've been put away.
Tried something a bit different last delivery and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Garganash Temple end.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
Timed that perfectly.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Deshpande is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Great shot.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Perfectly timed.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needed to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Too good. Not sure anyone's going to cut that off.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Going a long way. What a shot.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
Well, the captain's made every effort to try and curb this onslaught, but the batters have had answers for every question so far.
That's a boundary save for sure. Goes over the top with that shot. A direct hit and this could be gone. on that nicely good defence. Over the Super Kings, 188 for none. Going with spin now. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Needs a direct hit. End of the over, 4 runs coming off it. The Super Kings are 192 for none.
They've stayed in that super aggressive mindset. At this rate, their total could be unreachable.
Cuts that off well in the infield. No. Terrible shot. Smacks that away through the gap. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Nearly gets the edge. Parag with a great delivery there.
De Kock watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
And a 200-run partnership up for these two batsmen.
Rana from the Garganash Temple end. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
He's on 99. Bowler coming in.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Where will he play the ball?
The batter brings up their century.
Lovely bit of batting. The century comes up, and really that has been a well-controlled innings. Hasn't given the bowlers much of a chance, that's for sure.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Two runs coming from that over. The Super Kings are 202 for none. Deshpande back into the attack. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. That has been a wonderful innings. Shots all around the ground. The bowlers have struggled to contain them as they bring up the 100. Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary. How will he reply?
Perfectly timed.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Might look to go big again here.
Huge. That has flown.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Power and precision in that shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. 4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Sharma coming into the attack from the Garganash Temple end. Misses everything. That's the big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. "13 runs added there. The Super Kings are 240 for none.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the Van Vahar colony end. Oh, great shot.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Rana, too crafty, and that's the end of that.
The Royals will be very happy with that wicket. This has been a fantastic innings.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Shot on the front foot. No one's getting that.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery. No chance for the fielders.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Perfectly timed.
Finds the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
Great shot through the gap. Trouble. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Deshpande, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Maxwell gets plenty from these bowlers.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Beats the field with a great shot. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Bowling fielders look really confident. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Pinged off the bat. Over the Super Kings, 271 for 1. Rana from the Van Vahar colony end.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Maxwell watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. All the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Straight to cover point for an easy catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Good fielding out in the boundary. Needs to be on target. Oh, the helicopter shot. Didn't quite pull it off, but should get a single. End of the over. 6 off it. The Super Kings are 277 for 3.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Tikshana has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Goes over the top with that shot. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Wow, that's missed a lot. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more. 8 runs added in that over. The Super Kings, 285 for 3. Archer, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Van Vahar colony end.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Needs a direct hit. Huge. That has flown.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Parag back on now. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Good catch, out. Cut away, and that's a great catch at point. What a catch.
It's another wicket, it's the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Huge edge. A direct hit, and this could be gone. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the fifth wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
And that's the end of the innings. The Royals have been set a target of 308 runs. This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in.
Here we go. First ball.
Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Edge, but it drops safely. Everyone's gone up. The Super Kings having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review though. Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Straight to the fielder. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. The Royals are 2 for none. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Garganash Temple end.
A few moves made in the field.
Russell from the Garganash Temple end. Thick edge, no! That's racing away. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. Incredible shot, straight through the covers. 4 runs.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary. How will he reply?
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Couldn't get it through the field. Great commitment. It's the end of the over. 2 runs added. The Royals are 17 for none.
Third over of the power play is done, and the run rate's probably not what they hoped for. 3 overs left in the power play, and it's a balancing act now between risk and reward if they want to climb back up.
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Jadeja muscles that away flat and hard, and 4 more.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment. Might look to go big again here.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Edge, but it drops safely. Good pick up, big chance. An economical over comes to an end, but you get the feeling these openers might just be finding their feet.
4 gone, and the batters really need to work the ball more at the moment. They need to look for boundaries before the power play ends.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. And out, deep fine, had to run around a bit, and they've got to the drop of the ball and taken a great catch. And that's gone, amazing catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
No, it's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. That's the over. The Royals, 32 for 1.
So that's the... The 5th over of the power play completed.
Russell from the Garganash Temple end. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Was quick onto that in the infield.